and we are going to get underway nice and quickly. Your predictions on this map, I'm going to have to ask you for it.
I would have to say Fnatic, because looking at it objectively, Fnatic is tactical-wise a stronger team, but on the other maps, it's been LGB who's tactically stronger, but in general, Fnatic should be, so I have to go with Fnatic here, but yeah.
Well, he's back, Fnatic. Do you know what? I'm going to go for LGB, just to play devil's advocate, and we are seeing JW catching a glimpse of a couple of players, so Fnatic having a little bit of an idea of what they're doing in this pistol round very early on, but very quick plant coming, a bit of an A rush coming out from the boys on the T side, and krimz turn this one on his head. Nice double coming in, perfect start. Oh, triple kill for krimz. Olof coming up to clean up the mess as just flusha left alive in a 1v4. He's got the double. No way can he turn this. I've already seen so many things happening like this. I don't want to count it out, but he's got 2 HP. Surely this cannot happen again. Surely we're not going to see another ridiculous moment, but the clock is ticking. That bomb is ticking faster and faster. And to be fair to the T side, they're playing this down to the wire. They're not going to peek out too haphazardly. Dennis to get the last one, and that is a big first round coming in.
Yeah, it is a really good tactical play there. Again, they're using what you used to see from a lot of teams, you know, smoking out the yard on eco rounds, just rushing out to get the bomb down. What they're doing there is doing the same tactic. Even though the Fnatic get the first enter frag, they don't hesitate. They get the bomb down and go aggressive towards the quad area and all over the yard. They're not staying passive. If they would have stayed back there, they would have lost it. But LGB executing that perfectly. And it's like what we discussed in this break as well, that LGB is looking so good as a team. That's not what we expected. We expected them to rely on individual skill. And right now it's Fnatic. The rounds they're winning, both on Inferno and Mirage, has been due to individual skill.
It's an incredible game to watch, and I think you summed it up very well earlier. If LGB find their comfort zone early on in these games, and they can play that game style that really works for them, the aggressive style that does depend occasionally on their individuals, then they're going to do well. And God only knows how good they can get when they start working in that team play element, when they get this kind of tactical side down. And I think we're starting to see a little bit of a superstar team kind of shining here. And let's see if they can take this further. Obviously, only the first map here, but sorry, the first round obviously was underway there. We are into the second now, so already a big impact though coming through. And obviously, you guys at home, keep your tweets coming. We do love hearing from you. Use that hashtag EMS1 with your predictions. A lot of you said this was going to be over in 2, but we've gone to a 3rd. So maybe this can turn around, but we are seeing a little bit of a slower round here.
Yeah, we can see that most of you guys on Twitter before the game said it's going to be a 3-mapper. Now, according to feedback, most of you guys think that LGB is actually going to win this.
Wow, the turn of events is unbelievable, and Olof leading the way here. Nice 2 kills. Dennis coming in as well. This is going to be a nice clean sweep for the LGB boys. Well played there. Only losing 1 man as well. They're doing well. They're being clinical about this.
Definitely, and I mean, picking up the TPs around on train, it's huge.
Yep.
It's absolutely, it's the most satisfying pistol round to win in all of Counter-Strike, in my opinion. And managing to do that, you need to collect as much money as you can, because it is a CT favorite map. In a normal game, you want to lose like no players on the anti-eco rounds, even though it's hard to not do it. Now they did good, 4 players, more than acceptable. So they need to save as much money for weapon rounds as possible here.
Let's see if they can do it as well. There, Dennis is just eyeing up the options. There are a couple of players around in the yard, but no one really being aggressive from the CT side. Obviously, trying to do what they can here. pronax and Schneider going on a long way around. krimz, such a key player in that first one now, with Galil in hand. Does actually give him some play, but he does get damaged up there, down to already 59 HP. Nades will follow, but not going to be a clean round for LGB. They're certainly taking their time on this. Cype has found devilwalk, so great little start from him. So opening kill does come through. Nade, however, returned. Dennis is low. Twist when they come in from the side. Dennis has found pronax, so doing what they need to, keeping that clean slate in. 5 players up. Now just 2 to worry about. flusha and Schneider. This should be another clean round, I can imagine. Schneider is dancing with Twist, but Twist obviously with the AK, with the armor, certainly a better spot. But flusha has ruined that clean slate here. He has picked up Twist, but still 4 more players and a bomb to defuse. Certainly a talented player, but that's pushing it, and Cype will clear up. So 3 clean rounds back to back for the LGB eSports boys. And you know, they can't be upset with this. You know, what's your ideal round amount to get on the T side here on train?
Actually, I don't think they have the best spawn at the moment, but I would like to see they do like a fast yard push, or actually not rushing inside, but going there like directly, smoking down low, doing something fast to catch Fnatic off guard, getting into the momentum themselves. You know, just shocking Fnatic, and it's like, hey, yeah, I mean, they're gonna be on the back foot if they manage to do it.
Let's see if they can catch him off guard. Obviously, first gun round coming in now. CT-sided on train generally favored, but let's see if there can be any trouble caused. We've already seen the likes of NIP just changing up the odds here on ridiculously favored maps and just picking up an obscene amount of rounds. So it can be done, and LGB putting in a performance that may be able to warrant that sort of scoreline, but we're yet to see. Obviously still very tentative round here.
Yeah, and it's exciting, like you see, that, you know, it goes in circles how CT and T favored maps are. You know, for some periods you can see people getting 1, 2 maximum T rounds on train, and then you can see like a period where all top teams are getting like a lot of T rounds, and that's Counter-Strike dynamics. So much fun to follow it.
Let's see how many LGB can get. Already 3 on the board, picking up the pistol. Not a huge surprise, but converting 3 off the back very cleanly is certainly doing the job here. And 40 seconds left. They're running this clock down. krimz, cype, and Olof not fully committing to either side at the moment. Dennis and Twist also eventually going through. JW is literally surrounded by them. If he pops up here, he's going to be in a bit of a spot, and krimz will punish him for that peek. As Schneider comes in big, though, that's 2 back-to-back kills. Twist and Dennis down. Fnatic looking like they're in a good position now to take this one through, but 3 players now towards that B site. pronax is in trouble. He gets dominated by Olof. The bomb probably going to get down here, but flusha comes in. He wants to stop this, but he can't. He only gets cype, and still 2 players on the site here looking to make this real hard work for Fnatic. krimz dancing between the poles, looking for the frag, not going to find it when flusha is now Olof left in a 1v3. They have got the bomb down, so he can play to that. He's got the first on devilwalk. Takes his time. He gets fire, though, from flusha, and that will be a defuse coming in for finally the CT side. So first round on the board, but not a clean round.
No, not at all. And I think actually olofmeister taking out that person, you know, if you manage to get 2 people down, not too good. If you get the 3rd one, they're not going to have much money. As you see, GW, even though it's very good with shotgun, he can only afford it. And if LGB manages to win this one, you're screwed on money pretty much. You need to have 2 eco rounds coming in after that, and yeah, unless you buy something somewhat famous or something. But it's going to be really rough, like economically, so it's really hard.
Yeah, so we're going to have to keep our eyes on the money system, obviously, because it can have such a huge impact on the way the rest of the rounds play out. And T-side certainly spreading themselves throughout this entire map. devilwalk going for an early exchange, and he does manage to tag up olofmeister, and Dennis is in trouble, but he has found Schneider. Twist is in a little bit of a pickle here. He's got one player just applying real pressure towards him. He's going to have to be careful here. Smoke left, right, and center. It's a really spread out start here. JW is once again, he's tempted. He's tempted, but he's backing away. After last time, it didn't go so well. It's time to play maybe a little bit more passively. But it's a good opening round for LGB, but the damage they've taken is quite massive.
Yeah, it is. It's basically Fnatic having the advantage. Maybe not anymore. Curse, cost is curse.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's coming into effect. Yeah, Twist, still such a key player, still alive and still doing the damage. Sitting pretty much perfectly at the moment. He's still on 100 health. He didn't get damaged up. He's taking down a good couple of the opponents. So now Schneider and pronax down, leaving only 3 of Fnatic standing. And they're going to have to really focus on which side to be, you know, keeping their attention towards it. JW is pretty much the only player even close to A. devilwalk and flusha are by B. He's caught a glimpse of 1. Now it's Twist getting knocked back there. So he's caught a glimpse of 2. That's going to be a quick rotate going around from Fnatic, surely.
Yeah, it is. You know, he's in there with shotgun, so they should really try to keep him at distance because he's, dangerous like that. Yeah, exactly. That's why. Now he's picking up the AK. You can't let him, you know, go aggressive close to you when he has that weapon. He's so good with it.
Yeah, and LGB is now fully aware of where he was. They're going to try and obviously keep him at arm's length, but at the moment, krimz may have just had an inkling. JW's found cype, so this could turn either way here. 3v3, making it 3v2. Big approach. Oh, beautifully playing the smoke then, krimz. Finding flusha, and now just JW alive. He got the gun earlier on from Twist. It's time to get out of
Yeah, it's definitely a save round here, so you only need 1 eco round after this to be able to buy. And I actually like krimz play there. You know, it's low. He's real low on HP. It's a smoke down in the station area, so he's just walking in there. It's a gamble he's taking. It's going to be like 50-50 pays off, but now he does. He has some luck, you know, rotating just next to each other. But having that low HP, I really like his play there. It's really smart.
Yeah, very brave as well, considering, you know, these guys, you know, you may argue they're the less experienced team, the ones who should be less confident on the stage. Yeah. They're not playing like it. They're playing like they're comfortable here. They're playing like they know what they're doing. They are for sure, and it's really exciting to see. Well, we are seeing obviously another nice little stack up for the T side. They do have a lot of money to work with at the moment. 4-1. Train obviously a very CT-sided map, and at the moment JW and Schneider going quite aggressive here for the peak, and olofmeister has the AWP, so JW gets taken down immediately, and he was such a big factor into the last round. I think his gun got dropped off to Schneider, so Olof might actually go into another kill. No, actually, they're backed away now, and it's all about that A-bomb site for the CT side. They've got 4 players pretty much present here, so looking like they want to make sure they keep control of that. Twist and Co. Oh, Dennis just got a glimpse of one. They're going to go for the aggressive peaks, and CT side are not playing this one passively. They're getting right in their faces.
Yeah, and I like Fnatic's play here, though. Like, they're sticking together. They have one weapon. It's the only chance. If they need to go together and take a gamble on one bomb site. Now it looks like, yeah, it's not going to be the right bomb site. But I like their play here. You know, they're sticking together outside on the A bomb site there with AK in the middle, who can cause a lot of pain from that position. And right now, yeah, they're going 4 people towards B.
Yeah, so keep your eyes on Schneider, as you mentioned just then. He is the one with the AK now, and it looks like that bomb is going anywhere but near him. Over to A we go for the T side, and hopefully krimz and Twist can hold the rotate here. The rest of the CT's all in by B. It's a long walk across when you've got 5 players standing in your way, so the bomb will be going down. And it's time to see what they can do. Obviously, devilwalk taking the long way through, and it's not going to be an easy ride back into this.
Nah, and it's a good play that they're trying to save the AK here.
Yep.
The only play to do, really.
Yeah, Schneider is so far away from the situation. You can barely see him on the map anymore. devilwalk, flusha, and pronax have not too much to lose here, so maybe going to look for a couple of exits on the way. devilwalk's very close in. krimz will find him. And this is a great performance by LGB so far. You've got to give him credit here. T-side, obviously on train, is not the comfortable place to be. And pronax is in a good little spot to maybe play out, but not going to be done as krimz is not the one you'll be coming up against out of everyone you could choose. He's been the man to be absolutely ridiculous to this point. flusha does find Dennis, so a little bit of damage done in the end. But, you know, CT-sided, they're really not finding their feet just yet.
Yeah, I mean, they're in real trouble already, Fnatic. I mean, if they don't manage to win the terrorist pistol round, it's going to be really tough, even though they win the 9 remaining rounds now as CT.
Yeah.
And just like I said, krimz is really making a name for himself.
Yeah, certainly a player we need to be keeping our eyes on here, because every important kill, he seems to just pick it up. You know what I mean? It's not even a question of whether he will or not. And interesting split. krimz and Olof down towards where by devilwalk. Dennis once again, but look at the push up from the CT side. They're not holding back passively now. They have guns. pronax is going hunting, and he's going to find one. He doesn't get the kill. cype denies him, but will they expect JW so close? No, he finds cype, but still a 1-for-1 trade at this point. JW's having to work for this. Twist still very much around. Dennis is there. And well, now devilwalk is going to be in trouble, because the rest of the side of the T players are now making their way through. He's flashed up, tagged up, and here comes LGB flooding in towards the A side. krimz does the damage again. Finally, devilwalk finds his footing and gets a kill, but can he find any more? Olof not too far away. Nice work from devilwalk. Comes around the corner, finds Des, picks up an AK, denied by Olof, and Twist still doing the damage. The T side are running rampage right now, but flusha, the last man alive, he's gone big before, but these two have been on point. Olof making such important kills. 40 seconds left. They have the ball to have, but will they expect him? Oh,
my
flush
God.
around the back. Beautifully done. Making all the damage. So well placed then. And my God, Fnatic just scraping through with a round win then.
Yeah, and there you can see the communication coming in there. I don't know who got the frag in the quad area, but the bomb was dropped there. So flusha knew that both players were in the area, and when they're picking up the bomb, he sees his opportunity, so he's counting in his head like now is a good time, because they might stop looking at other directions, and they are. So it's really good communication there, and flusha having the nerves to actually stay a few seconds, making terrorists look the other way.
Let's see if LGB can kind of rally themselves back together after that. Fnatic obviously going to get a big confidence boost after picking that one up, after having such a hit and miss start to it. JW went very aggressive before, as did another member, and they really struggled to secure it. So 1 minute and 18 up on the board. Lots of time to play for the T side. Schneider, pronax, and devilwalk all focused towards A. flusha pretty much soloing B, maybe with JW not too far away if he wants to go for it. The T side, no real rush here. cype knows that JW's been loving playing this, and they did exchange before. Twist had to kind of mop up the remains several times, but it looks like the bomb's still not fully committed here. And what are they waiting for the T side?
Probably just waiting out smokes, waiting for the CTs to make a move. They know that they're not full of money, that yeah, probably one shotgun, yeah, they do have it, one from us as well. So just waiting for the CTs to make some mistakes, getting nervous, start double thinking if attacks actually come, if it's a fake because it's so late in the round. You know, it's just mind games going on.
Well, JW is certainly keeping his mind in the right place. Does pick up one. Schneider with a clean kill towards Dennis, leaving just Twist and cype alive to do anything here. Bomb is down by JW. Let's bear that in mind. He's going to know that. He's got himself the AWP. A nice shot onto Twist. Beautiful play. JW, you said it before, he can be such a pain to play against. And I think LGB are feeling that right now. As cype is the only man standing against 5. devilwalk is low, but I can imagine devilwalk is just going to get out of there at the moment. He's just going to back away to make sure he keeps hold of this, as the rest of the Fnatic side can go fairly aggressive. Just the sound alone. There we go. T-side just trying to keep hold of this one, and well played to the CT side.
Yeah, very well played.
Holding their nerve.
Yeah, especially, and JW playing that, even though he kind of almost gave away, or he kind of gave away the first weapon round there by going too aggressive. He's really dangerous in that position. He show why that round.
We are seeing just cype obviously maintaining that AK from the last round. A couple of deagles in the mixture, a couple of flashes, two smokes as well. So not much for the T side, but as you mentioned, heavily favored CT map. Yeah. So any more rounds on top of 5 is already a bonus.
Yeah, it is. I really agree with that. I mean, if they manage to secure the pistol round, LGB is in a great position, no matter how it goes the rest of this round.
Yeah, they've already done the job pretty much, but let's see what they can do now. Can they cause an even bigger upset here? devilwalk is waiting. He's going to enjoy this one. Pronax creating a nice little crossfire. JW in the meantime has found Twist. Pronax comes in. Only real reply from the side. He was the one with the gun, but devilwalk still there, still doing the damage he needs to. 4-5 is the scoreline. Fnatic building up now, as we'd kind of expect.
Yeah, I mean, it's how it should be. Otherwise, this is going to be a boring game. If Fnatic can manage to get, like, say, hypothetically, like 9 rounds or something, it would be still, if they manage to win the TPS round, it's going to be a really exciting game right now. Yep, so it's not out of their hands yet.
No, certainly not. It all comes down to the next couple, and how many can LGB get? Can they get the second pistol? So many deciding factors here, and we are seeing a fully stacked out T side this time. So not just cype with a gun, it is all of them. We've got Olof back with the AWP, and we've seen him do some real damage, but JW as well doing the same thing. So, and he does land at his feet, however, but gets away with 79 HP. That's cype there. And such a small area on the map has so much attention from both teams, and we're going to see how this one goes. And if you're on the T side right now, where would your focus be? Where would you want to hit?
It's kind of hard. They had quite some success early outside, but I don't think they have given the B bomb site a real test yet.
They haven't.
No, so they have no idea how easy it is. Fnatic has been playing aggressive up in the hallways quite a lot, and they have JW again with AWP in a really weird position to have that. But I would hit the B bomb site, and just being aware that JW is probably going to pop up your back.
Yeah, so yet to see that happen, so maybe that's going to be something they maybe fall back to if they really start struggling for rounds, but the bait towards JW begins. JW will get the kill, but the rest of the T-side are going towards A, and JW is doing real work here. That is 3 for JW. Pronax chimes in with 1 because he doesn't want to be left out, and now just Twist alive in a 1v5.
Yeah, and I mean, this JW winning that round is so dangerous in that position. Just winning it by a AWP inside the pop room. I mean, who does that? It's just like we saw in Mirage, going through the hallways, getting out there with the AWP the last round. Crazy stuff coming up from him.
Yeah, and it is catching the T side off guard. Obviously, you never expect anyone to be able to pull off 3 kills in that position.
Yeah.
Maybe 1, maybe 2, but to get 3 is literally taking away the vast majority of your team. So 5-5 right now, all even, all square. But obviously, Fnatic finding their footing here. They struggled at the start, and LGB took advantage of it, but now it's kind of brought it back to a singular point, and we are still seeing a couple of pistols, a couple of deagles in there for the T side, so still some damage to be caused. But I think you said this before, Train can be held at a distance. You don't need to get in their faces with this, and maybe that was a bit of a mistake. I said it, and devilwalk does seem to take a face full of damage from a pistol then, but nice little grenade coming out. But still, there's still damage to be done. JW though, you can't deny this man with an AWP. He's playing a little bit more of a usual style, comes in, finds another, and he makes it look so easy. That's the problem. These guys are world-class players, and known for their individual ability, but he makes it look so simple.
Yeah, it is. It's always when you're looking at it, it looks so smooth, so simple. It's like, hey, what can't I do that? And yeah, then you run in, try to do the same thing yourself. Obviously not me, who's the best player in the world.
Back in your day.
Yeah, just kidding. but I mean, they make it look so simple, so simple. Just that, you're standing popped up with AWP if you're JW. And then you try to do that yourself, you're going to miss everything.
Yeah, so let's see if JW can heal up. He's playing a little bit more orthodox now, obviously dropping that position he was in before. This time, seeing with the AWP in a little bit of a different spot, and they could be feeling the brunt of this. Olaf might be getting a little bit of a peek of devilwalk soon. He is waiting for a pixel to appear, and there is a player down there. The devilwalk may not be fancy his chances. Leave that to JW, and JW delivers again. Olaf is down, the AWP battle is won. Now krimz, cype, twist, and Dennis are left with a lot of work to do, and cype and twist are edging around towards B though, so maybe flusha is going to see some action eventually, but as you mentioned, B's been very quiet for the CT side.
Nothing going on there really, and I mean right now Fnatic has been winning like 5 out of 6 last rounds, and I don't really like that attack. Okay, they're down one man trying to do the cheesy tactic, sneaking out high, but I would like to see a pure B attack with nades, with coordination and everything. And I mean, if you're Karn right now or pronax, you gotta know that they're gonna do it next weapon rounds if they have a brain as well, but which they obviously do. So that's the only natural thing. So I think it's a little too late to actually do it. They should have done it a few rounds ago already.
It is looking like there's only one bomb site on this map at the moment. It's quite unique. Obviously, it's leaving the likes of pronax, schneider, and all the rest just pretty much just flusha, who's been missing out, but he's been on the rotate pretty damn quickly. He's second top fragging, so you know it's going well for Fnatic now. They've found their place here. 14-7 for JW, flusha 13-4. So really nicely done by them so far. And LGB, you know, Olof 10-7. So he's not underperforming, but he's certainly not winning the rounds this time. It's certainly a little bit harder, obviously, on the T side. You can't just solo your way through. But it looks like the bomb is heading towards B this time, but whether or not they commit, completely different thing. krimz still looking for the opening here. Olof getting a little bit more free reign as JW has switched up and obviously finding out before, but they're going to lose a player anyway. JW is going to pick up twist as he has been soloing over towards B, and let's see if they can make anything from this.
Yeah, and so this is like the 3rd round in a row, weapon round that is, in a row that JW get an enter frag. It's so important with this AWP.
Yeah, normally you see, you know, oh wow, what has just happened? LGB just decides to wipe away everything Fnatic had and leaving it just to flusha. That was a moment's worth of execution coming in and another round on the board. That was so quick, I barely saw it.
I have no idea what just happened there. I'm sorry, but I had no clue what happened there.
You're awful at analysis.
I'm sorry, but
HLTV and threads up ready. I was like, your heating's great. And you're just like, I have no idea what just happened.
I have no idea. I mean, obviously it was a yard attack, but then all of a sudden, like 4 people are dying. No clue what happened. I don't know. You guys at home can help us out. What actually
watch
happened
it back in slow-mo, maybe.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Just slow it the hell down and have a little look as to what the hell just happened, because that was a clean slate. They just straight away dominant. And here comes that B push.
Here comes the B push.
We were waiting on this, and maybe they're waiting on to pick up a round here out by A to maybe just throw him off guard. And flusha now has to go big. He's got the first. And look, the second, not going to get it. Cype is there, but Schneider's quickly over towards this B side. So he's going to pick up Cype. So a bit of a back and forth. 4v3 still in favor to the CT side. They've got themselves towards the side so quickly. Olaf seems to be backing away here. They're not liking it. Dennis is still doing damage.
Dennis is down
Yeah,
there.
he's doing work. He's on 1 HP, so it's a matter of time before pronax was going to find him. But you know, they've drawn the attention away from A. Olaf's going to get the pawn, and twist can already set up here.
Yeah, he can get a really big after plan position. He already has one. Could rotate up to the CT tower or yeah, just standing where he is, because he's in a great spot here. They're not going to shake it unless they go out from Pop Dog, pretty much.
Well, we do have one player splitting through. That's devilwalk, but he's a long way away at the moment. JW and pronax are the others. Twist, he seems like he's in a bit of an open position, but he does have Olaf obviously catching his back, and this is a lovely off plant holding from LGB. Just one man standing, beautifully played.
Yeah.
LGB 7-7. That is a massive scoreline.
Good communication there. Twist taking over the yard because they're already down inside B. Don't want to credit flusha there inside B bomb side, because he takes down the first guy, managed to hurt the second one like a lot, and stalling them. So they're not going down there. The danger when you attack B is that you don't stop them for a long time enough for the CTs to rotate, so they can go aggressive on you. And he's actually doing that. Even though they lose the round, flusha is doing a great job there, and they actually force them back out on yard.
Oh, JW's picked up his old position here, maybe forced into it after they've been kind of led around here, giving this one up. And krimz opens up, big shot towards devilwalk. That's been a bit of a rarity. krimz has been on point, but it's generally devilwalk winning that one out. And Olaf now pushing it, flashes out. pronax is there. krimz picks up the mantle. He's taken down 2 so far. He's fairly low, but he still looks like he wants more. He's heading towards the site. Schneider's found Dennis, so 3v3 now, all even. Schneider's in a bit of trouble actually, but JW still standing strong. Picking up to his krimz with the triple. This is krimz going big in a great spot now. But can he do anything more? Can he find any of the others? cype will be coming in with that bomb towards A. Being a little bit tentative though, he does want to run in because he's left on 60 HP, not completely solid, but oh, did he just catch a glimpse at flusha is literally steps away, but flusha gets quicker on the trigger, and now krimz has to get the ace to pull this round off. But if it was any other player, I might just write this off completely, but he has been on point. He's in a good spot, he's come around behind them. he could at least catch out JW here if he's not careful, but flusha going on an even bigger rotate. Let's see what krimz can do. krimz hunting out. Can he find one more member? This would be a great round for him if he can. flusha peers around, but flusha holds on. But for the last round of the first half, that scoreline is dangerous now.
That's really dangerous. I mean, obviously can do it if they lose the pistol round, but I would have to say, to make this on paper doable, they need to win the pistol round there, and it's gonna be.
Have to be.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, keep your predictions going through to us. Hashtag EMS1. Can you believe what we're seeing? The DreamHack champion. So, the guys that looked almost untouchable, that surprised so many, are struggling against a team who've always been an up-and-comer, always been a possibility to do well, but maybe this is their tournament to prove it.
Yeah, I said that before the tournament, that LGB is going to be the dark horse. I mean, everybody already knew that Virtus Pro has been, you know, playing really well lately, so I don't really consider them a dark horse. But LGB, this is their time to shine. They're really getting out there. I mean, it's not going to be long before we see them as one of the top teams in the world. Certainly. That people expect to, you know, be in the top of the tournament. Like, not much people. I think people in Sweden might have, because they watch them a lot. You know, a lot of Sweden-only tournaments. But in general, they're playing so good.
Really stepping up, and a lot more tweets now supporting LGB coming through. At the start, it was a little bit like, I think Fnatic have got this. They're looking good. They're looking okay. Obviously, picking up the first map, a lot more people agreed. But now the LGB tweets are coming through, and you guys are swinging through opinions. Make sure you tweet us, obviously, at @real_heat and at @theycallmepansy with the hashtag EMS1. I love hearing what you guys at home are thinking. Yeah. You guys obviously get to see this as well. And I just wonder what's going through with, you know, with the minds of Fnatic now. They're down a big deficit. You know, what would you say if NIP are in this position right now? They've got a big struggle on the next map, or this half coming up. What would you be saying to these guys?
Well, of course, Fnatic know that they're good enough to turn this around.
Yep.
And the worst thing that can happen for Fnatic right now is that they start doubting themselves, not daring to take, you know, the shots they normally do in practice games and normal games.
Yep.
And so it's just get their mindset to that this is normal scrim, or, you know, have fun. That's really important, because that's when you play the best, right? When you have no fear, when you have self-confidence, and when you enjoy the game, when you enjoy the game you love. So that's really what Fnatic should be thinking about right now, because look at the players they have. They can easily turn this around.
Wow, CT side of LGB going straight in here. Nice round, some armor in the mix, a couple of Molotovs, a couple of flashes. They want to pick this one up. They know that they've got Fnatic on the ropes here, and maybe Fnatic can go out with something big. They are looking like they want to go towards the outside area, but Olof already finding JW. Olof is in a bit of trouble, but he's dancing around. He's still got a flash. He's still got the Molotov there. He can do something interesting with this. Down to 58 HP. Got to be a little bit careful. Dennis catching a glimpse of one as well. No real move from the T side yet, and losing out on JW so early could cause real effect. Obviously, krimz and Dennis's attention drawn to B there, but it's not a long rotate, and you know, what an important start for the CT side here. Let's see what they can do now. Taking their time, T side. Lots of work to do. Can they pull this off? You know, they need this pistol. We know how biased this map can be. krimz just about avoiding that nade.
And this is going to be, you know, since they're down 4 versus 5, it's going to be hard to fake with only devilwalk down in the alley and no one else helping out from either main or the pop dog. So they really should have 2, maybe 3 people towards B. Yeah, they do it here actually. So yeah.
Let's see if they can hold on. Pronax has found krimz, so that's a big bit of pressure taken away by cype. And Olof and Dennis are all here. cype comes flying in. Bomb does go down. T-side falling like flies. Pronax is out of there. 3 left standing.
We see devilwalk coming from behind here though, coming in through link area right now.
Well, let's see if cype can stay standing. Oh, beautiful play from Fnatic. Turn this one on its head. 3v2 now. Olof still hunting. Nice play from these guys coming through big, but Schneider is still alive. And that bomb is ticking pretty damn quickly. He's just going to buy the time. He's going to play this one smart. Here we go. Olof needs to cover off his teammate going in for the defuse. Can they do it? He's taken down the diffuser. Beautiful play from Schneider. There's little to no time left. Olof goes in for the full defuse, but Schneider's there. And Fnatic just about hold on. Really well played from Schneider.
Yeah, really well played from Schneider there. And also devilwalk going into the link there, and pronax getting the entry frag down inside B to open up the bomb spot. I really didn't think that Fnatic was going to win that, because LGB, they had to be 2 people inside it. One guy rotating from link just as that attack came. They're read it perfectly, and they should be able to hold them off there, but great play by Fnatic.
Well, Fnatic, they started off the way they needed to. We said they needed this pistol to even stand a chance here. With LGB on such a big scoreline, they have to make this one count. Schneider has got the opener, taking down krimz. This should be a nice clean round for the Fnatic guys. Obviously, hell of a lot of rifles there. Clean slate. Well done to them.
Making it flawless, that's really important at this point of the game. They need all the money they can.
Yeah, they do. They're going to start building it, though. As you mentioned, it's such a big factor here. 10-7. 6 more rounds for Fnatic is all they need. That's all they're going to be looking on round by round. It's not going to be an easy one, but let's see if they can do it here. Obviously, CT's playing this one calm. Just pistols as well. And here we go. T-side looking like they're mostly focusing towards the inside, the site, but Schneider has gone for an aggressive start here, looking to make this one a quick round as well, but he's put himself in a bit of a pickle there. Twist will take him out, and that's a gun loose on the floor. JW's found krimz, so a bit of a back and forth, but cype has got himself that AK, so looking to cause some trouble. The B side is under pressure. Here comes the T side. Olof's done a bit of work there. Dennis comes in. They could turn this one. There's still cype with the AK. It's all up for grabs. Bomb down and ticking. Dennis looking to find more. Cype's done the work. One man now stands. pronax is in trouble. He's done the work though. 1v1. He's brought it back all even. Twist on 23. pronax on 17. This comes down to the same situation here on Twist. Faking it out. He doesn't have a def kit. He's reeling this. pronax isn't going for it. pronax does not know this is real. pronax is turning around. Twist has got this. Oh my word, Twist. He has so much guts to be able to do that at such a pivotal moment. Oh my word.
He's doing get right, definitely. And I was talking to Sir Scoots about this before, like, people need to hold their diffuses more, because normally, I would say 50% of the time, people are peeking, or sorry, 50% of the time, people aren't even peeking if you're diffusing it. They think it was a fake. The other 25%, people are just strafing out, and then in again, even they're not checking if you just let the diffuse go. They're just counting on you to do it. So it's like, if you have a 3 out of 4 success rate by just holding the diffuse, it's easy to do it.
Worth it.
Yeah, it is, and because you're in such a disadvantage when it's one-on-one and it's planted anyway, so just go for it, in my opinion.
Well, right now, we are seeing JW opening up, so he has gone for the AWP. Big investment from him. We are seeing the auto sniper in the hands of Dennis, though, so there could be some real impact waiting to kick into effect here, and the T side must be kicking themselves after picking up the round they needed. Letting it slip in the second could literally have just almost handed so much to the LGB side. Let's see what they can do here, though. Olof just adjusting around, getting himself tucked in by A. pronax does have the bomb. Not yet committed to any sites here, the T side. They're looking for a way back here. Obviously, getting the opener is ideal. There's still a lot of dangerous players waiting. Such a CT-sided map. So many choke points that can be really, really abused. krimz now does see a couple of smokes and flashes coming in. Will he think it's a full-on commitment?
It is a good double fake coming out from Fnatic right now. So they're faking towards B, then faking alley, and then actually going B, and setting Dennis in rotation there, leaving krimz by himself to die. That's beautiful tactical play by Fnatic there.
Yeah, Schneider just one-popping Dennis down. You know, I thought he was going to be the big impact player, but little to no damage done. And as you said, finally the tactical side of Fnatic is starting to show. cype there gets the kill. Time to get the hell out of there. Obviously, not going to be willing to take on this amount of Fnatic players with the bomb down on B. And that's the first time I've really seen Fnatic looking tactical.
Yeah, that was just what I was gonna say. Can't talk, sorry. So we have, like, they get the entry frag, utilizing that the most, because they know that CTs, as soon as they hear a footstep or see a smoke, they need to start rotating, all right? So they're faking towards B.
Yep.
And then they're faking alley again. Then it's like obvious, okay, they're gonna come alley. I would have been faked by that one as well, like 100 times out of 100. And then they're going B again. So it's beautiful execution there, tactical.
So maybe finally at the real point of it all, it's all kicking into effect. We're seeing these guys getting to the point we know they can play it, and they need to. Fnatic on 11 rounds, 8 for LGB, but still, LGB have the favorable side, but they're not in a good spot right now. Obviously, cype, only with the on with the AK, he did manage to survive that last round, but you know, Fnatic, when they get that confidence building, they become a real dangerous team. So let's see what they can do now. Obviously, a lot more rounds need to be got. It's not over yet. And both teams playing out of skin. Olof is in a real good spot here. I think he's been spotted, though. I think these guys know where he might be, and Devil certainly toying with the idea of it. Schneider has found krimz already, so this is looking like a Fnatic round so far. That's certainly going to make it look like one. There's 2 more kills coming in. That's just cype and Olof left standing. It should be 12-8. Would you start writing this off as Fnatic are comfortable now? When do they start feeling comfortable, or do they not?
When they have 16 rounds.
I think that
they're terrorists on
right
train,
now, yeah.
even though things are looking great for them right now. You're still terrorists on train.
You can't get comfortable.
So you're not, even though you're up like with 15-0, you're still terrorist on train. Let's not forget that.
Well, that's certainly going in the back of their minds here, and them keeping a clean slate in a round like this so far. They may lose a couple if cype gets in the right spot. Kind of echoes your sentiment there that they are in the lead, they had the guns, they had the advantage, they've got the bomb down, they're playing methodically right now. And cype will find pronax, follows up on the devilwalk, so maybe needs to calm down a bit. There we go. Schneider will find him eventually, but
definitely worth it for Fnatic there to lose 2 guys to get him down with the AK-47, since they're in control of money right now.
Yeah, and I think you're right saying that. A couple of just Famaces coming in. Probably not the ideal setup here. Olof does still manage to get himself an AWP, so maybe damage to be done, but still, 12-8. This is starting to look a little bit better for Fnatic on the half. It was a little bit dangerous, obviously.
Especially losing that anti-eco round. But as you say, anti-eco round so dangerous nowadays.
Let's see how this one goes. Fnatic going to go for a bit of a all-in B, it seems. Bomb is left, though. They're not taking that with them. krimz gets in their face, but doesn't commit fully. No damage done either,
That's
actually.
weird.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit closer than maybe it was, but let's see how this goes. Twist is quite pushed up as well. Actually, a lot of the CT side, they're not playing completely far back. They're not, just giving this one away to Fnatic. They're not allowing them too much control, but, the T side yet to really make a move. And, at a moment like this, you don't really blame them. You want them playing carefully. You want them being as cautious as possible. Yes, they have the advantage, but as you said, T side still. Everything can change.
It is.
Well, did just catch a glimpse of one. Doesn't have the first shot, however. That will be devilwalk down there, just toying with him. Olof just has to be careful here. Doesn't want to give this away. Doesn't want to get overly tunnel visioned, should I say, towards one side. cype is towards the A bomb site. A wild Sean Charles just appearing. He's going to leave us alone now as we do see the action kicking off. Olof has found devilwalk. So good start for LGB. That's what they needed now. They need to play this one as clinical as possible. But the B hit is going to begin. They've got the bomb. flusha and co are going there. So krimz better come up big right now, and he's going to do just that. Good shot to flusha there. JW finds to reply towards cype, but 4v3 still advantage to the CT side. They've still got krimz in the site as well. So this is looking like it could be a CT round. pronax says not just yet, but Twist has found him as now just JW alive in a 1v3. Olof denies, and there we have it. Another round building up now for the CT side.
All of them doing a great job with this optic and the entry, but also krimz down inside B. So your job is, just like I said with flusha, to stop them. He managed to get the entry, then rotate back. So when you are at that bomb spot, you're in such a choke point from nades coming in, from flashes coming in, from people shooting you from multiple directions. So it's a really tough spot to be in. You want to go get either aggressive when you take out the guy inside B or have some real defensive positions. That's not the place you want to be on train.
Yeah, and it's unique seeing maybe a team leader sitting there, because you do occasionally get quite drawn away from the rest of the team. You can solo that site. You see Get Right out there. He's pretty much the one-man army there. But, they've got their almost team leader sitting there, and it seems to be going okay now. But, we'll see how that comes into effect maybe later. Maybe it'll be a bit of a problem. But krimz in the spot we saw Get Right doing wonders with yesterday. Let's see if this
It's actually a really
off.
valid point you're taking up there.
Let's see if the T side actually get this bomb site. So they're going aggressive. The bomb's gone down. Look at Twist. He's right amongst them. But those smokes just completely blocking off. devilwalk and JW holding the push. Twist is the only one really on this site right now. Dennis and krimz so far away. But here comes LGB. They're bringing this one back. They are not out of this yet. flusha, Schneider, and JW have to hold on. The bomb down and ticking. Dennis from the back finds JW. Now just Schneider a bit of a problem. He's going to find krimz, but Twist immediately replying. And you were saying earlier these revenge kills constantly coming in, but flusha, he's still in the mix. Nade comes through. There's the kill though. Big moment. Very close to the time limit as well.
Very, very close. Just a matter of seconds there before it would have exploded. So flusha would have had a better position there, actually drag it out a little bit more. But things looking good for LGB right now. But just like you said about krimz, being locked inside a B bomb site, that's a really valid point I haven't thought about before. That he can't really control his team in the same sense if he has no map awareness. Normally, you see the game leader probably playing a rotation role, or taking the back line to rotate towards B, or taking the connector. But man, it's a valid point.
It's interesting. Obviously, it's a bit of a unique one. krimz is such an impact player as well. Get Right won't be the team leader, but he'll be the one to get those 2-3 kills off his own. And krimz has been that one. He's the middle ground between them two. But Olof, after a great start again, you're saying he's such a great player, and we're really seeing that coming through now. Once he's got that AWP beside him, he's finding that comfort zone. He's getting these kills in the bag. So just 4 left for Fnatic, and even after such a hot streak on that T side, they looked almost untouchable. The CTs have worked it out. They've got the guns now with them. They're back in the game, and well, 12-10, very close scoreline here. Both teams could set up and have that really good couple of rounds back to back and do the damage, but let's find if they can do it. Who can really make the odds here? We do have the CT side mostly focusing towards A at the moment. Obviously, Twist and Olof completely focused there. Zype kind of in between. Dennis is coming over towards krimz. So let's see if these guys can set this one up. Oh, a couple of flashes being thrown back after a couple of smokes did land by that B site. Cype still keeping his eyes on A. Obviously, they don't have a player, you know, where JW was at the moment. They're playing a little bit further back. Olaf is getting right in towards the side. Very aggressive play from him. Schneider's going to find Cype, so Olaf could be in trouble. Oh, it's Twist to pick up the kill, not Olaf there, as JW will go down. So 4v3 still very close. pronax, though, breaks it all even now, 3v3, and this is looking good for Fnatic, playing right off the side. But Dennis finds a nice little headshot there onto pronax and brings it back to 2v2. So close now. Bomb is down. There's the key changing point. krimz coming down, finding flusha, as now just Schneider left alive in a 1v2. And they want this round, they need this round, and Schneider's done the first bit of work. Bomb is starting to tick so quickly now. Dennis coming in. Doesn't go for the full this time. Trying to pull Schneider out. He's played that well. He's going to go back. Does have a def kit though. Here we go. He's going for the full. Oh my god, not 2 times. Not 2 times! Oh my word, 2 times in one game. How much are Fnatic going to be kicking themselves for this?
Yeah, it's just like I said, you could have hold it the first time. Just hold the defuse and you win. It's auto win nowadays.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
And that's brought LGB back to 1 round away now.
Yeah. And they're the CT. They're starting building cash. You can see 6.2 at Dennis, 7.3 at Olaf. It's, yeah.
This is a worrying sight for any Fnatic fans if they're getting caught out by this. And they looked so good up to that point. They were locking down that site.
It did. And actually, luckily for Fnatic, though, they managed to get the bomb down quite a lot.
Yeah, they have.
So they have money to buy here.
And not out of it just yet. devilwalk struggling a little bit. The rest, you know, looking fairly comfortable. It's all the smokes, everything they want. And a lot of players down by B this time. krimz pushing up quite far. He knows at least 2 players there. He's seen a couple of them going flying past. JW will claim that kill early on. So here comes rotate. Olaf and Zype coming through. Dennis is right on that side. Might be a bit of a surprise to the teasers. He's not been this further pushed up, but nice work from him. Gets the first on the pronax now. Bomb though is down, and JW's nade will do the damage. That's already 2 for JW, but can the CTs bring this one back? Twist is in a great spot. Round the back we go. Has he given this away though? Oh, Devil! Oh, just about takes down devilwalk. That's brought this back to an advantage, but quickly Schneider comes through. Not 2v2. We are seeing JW still doing damage. This is a JW round, but Zype now in a 1v1. Schneider again. Is this going to be another full defuse? Surely not. Schneider not going to risk that one.
No, they're not going to let that die. He's faking again. Not a chance that's going to happen.
Unreal game so far, and credit to Fnatic. JW and Schneider 24-11, 25-16. Really beautiful game.
Something exciting. We actually have to see an eco round on LGB right now. So Fnatic is most likely going to be up to 14-11 after this one.
This has been a brilliant game so far, ladies and gentlemen. What a great way to start off today. We've got a great co-caster with me and a great first game. And let's see if Fnatic can take this all the way now. 13-11. Schneider and co looking aggressive, but they've run into a fairly stacked outer bomb site here. Schneider is still fighting through, as is pronax, taking down 2 members of the opposition. But you can hear those pistols rattling off the bullets, but no one really falling to that one just yet. Fnatic look like they are out for blood here. They're not messing around. 1 man stands, and it will be flusha taking down Olaf. So 14-11. Game on.
Yeah, this is really game on. I have no clue who's going to win this one. It's super tight at this point. I think LGB, their seed side so far haven't been looking good at all.
No.
I know it is because we discussed like the krimz can't control them really, or if there's another reason they're struggling. But on the other hand, Fnatic T side train. So could be either way.
Still very much up in the air right now. JW is the one to be bringing attention, and to be fair to Fnatic, they are not holding back for a second. It is an all-in. Let's go, let's get this one done. Let's get to that 15-round marker, but Cype has something to say about that. He's going to take down one. Death chimes in. This looks like LGB are not out of it yet. The bomb is, however, down and ticking. Schneider and pronax to hold on. Can they do it in this round, however? Are they willing to get involved? Well, they tried and Twist denied, and now here we go. Schneider left in a 1v5. I don't think this is going to go well. I think it's time to just play this one as he sees it. Diffuse coming in. It's time to wait.
Yeah, but you remember that round? Yeah, he did. Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, maybe he can do it again.
Maybe. I think we're maybe pushing our luck here, but really aggressive round from Fnatic then, actually. You know, pushing straight out, not messing around. They still look confident. They still look like they're willing to really bring the game here.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, they can afford to buy again. And if they manage to get the bomb down, they can buy the next round as well. So even though they lose this one. So things looking pretty good for Fnatic still.
Yeah, certainly, especially they're on that 14-round marker. They're in a good spot here. Obviously, you said you never take it for grinds, though. You're still on the T side, you're still on train where it's just not in your favor all the time. So we are now seeing a fully bought up CT team here. LGB, it's not impossible. They're still very close. Look at this play. They're going straight outside. devilwalk has found Twist. That is a big opening kill. That's going to really cause a bit of an upset. Olof now left on his own here with 2 players waiting for more, and he's going to push forward a little bit, but surely won't go through that smoke. Surely isn't just wanting a bit of a death wish here. But it has allowed a little bit of freedom towards cype. He can get himself in maybe a bit of a better spot. JW, devilwalk, and pronax all have their attention towards this site, or this section, should I say. And it's all about where do Fnatic want to go here. Can they really take it to 15 on the T side? And Olof, he's playing with fire here. There's 3 players not too far away. And it looks like devilwalk certainly wants some more. He's going to be edging up. He's on very low HP. He's down to about 5 HP, I believe. So 1 bullet will take him down, or 1 nade, should I say. But still, it's causing trouble constantly. There we go. Nade will be used, but the M4 comes in key at the end, and krimz holds on by B. So not over yet. Certainly Fnatic put back and kind of have a bit of a reality check, but B is being hit up pretty hard now. 3 remaining players from Fnatic are eyeing this one through, but Dennis holds on. Can krimz dance between these trains? Can he find it? But no, Dennis is doing it for him, and nicely played from LGB towards the end.
Really good play by krimz there, taking out the first entry, then dancing on the train there, creating so much attention from Dennis, who can, I think it was Dennis with AWP, standing in the back line, just shooting them like flies. So it's a really good job.
And this should be going all even now.
It should be. I don't see any reason for Fnatic buyer. They need to save. So it's most likely it's going to be 14-14 with LGB as CT on train.
This is an unbelievable game. It's one of those games that you don't know where it's going. And actually, look at Fnatic. What do you think they're discussing right now? They are literally sitting in spawn.
Yeah, so basically what they're doing right now is that they take, you can take a 3-minute timeout during this tournament, but they're taking eco timeouts. You just stand in the spawn because you're not 99% out of 100, you're not going to win the round anyway. Yep. So just standing there talking about what they're focusing on, discussing if somebody saw a weak point in LGB's defense, because you kind of see that during the game. If they can get some feedback from Karn, who's great tactical mind, and they really need to figure out what they're doing, what to do, because they've been losing quite hard the last couple of rounds, even though they managed to get the entry frag, and
yeah, they've been struggling to get them. They've been doing well in the rounds, but it's just converting it to the win. They don't seem to be picking them up the whole time, and we are seeing LGB just respecting the fact that obviously still a very dangerous team against them. Dennis will find pronax, so clean opener for the CT side, and nothing really too surprising about that. Obviously, whatever discussion they were having seems to have come to its close. They are going to be making a bit of a move towards B, and Dennis will be just enjoying this one. krimz as well, chimes in for 1, and let's bear in mind, this is going to bring this game back all even. Clean slate for the CT team.
And unfortunately for Fnatic right now, it looked like Dennis is back on track with this AWP. He's been LGB's best player so far this tournament, I think. And yeah. Looking pretty tough.
Well, let's see what Fnatic may have been discussing about during that little bit of a, not a break or a timeout, but that very smart round they took to just kind of work things through. And they look very focused. You can see obviously devilwalk in the bottom left of your screen there, just looking really, really focused now. Obviously the same can be said for LGB side as well, but it's time for them to really step up. Both all even, 14-14 in the deciding map. I wouldn't even be surprised if it goes to overtime, but right now let's focus on what we've got in hand. The CT side really focusing towards A. Just once again, krimz by B. This could be a bit of a problem because there are 4 players now coming towards him, and they're looking hungry for blood, but krimz does the opening shot again. flusha immediately replies, but now it's all about taking the side back. Can Dennis do what he's been doing so well to this point now with that AWP in hand? 4 players against them. It's going to be cype to find pronax. It's looking good for LGB, but still 3 big players standing in their way. But Olof finds Schneider. That's going to be a huge kill now. Smoke going up. They are going to block off anything that could be coming in from flusha. Any sort of cover with that bomb. He's going to have to peer through right now. He's going to have to do something magical to stop this one. And Dennis holds on. This is going to be LGB surely going through. Oh no, maybe not. flusha with 3, but the defuse came in. And I almost doubted flusha, how could I? But in the end, the defuse came through.
I almost feel sorry for him there. He really deserved to get that round. I mean, that was amazing play by him. Almost turning around, you're 14-14 in that after-plan position. I think, I feel really sorry for him.
Your heart's gonna go out.
Yeah, that he deserved to get that kill before the defuse got off. It must have been like
a second, maybe.
No,
not even that.
Like I don't know, not that. Like really close.
Yeah. So we are going to be seeing the last possible round here. Maybe if Fnatic can't pull this through to bring it back to 15-15. LGB on the verge of knocking Fnatic out of this one. It's the third map. It's gone back and forth the whole way. And now let's see if LGB can bring this one home with the advantage. A little bit of damage done to both early on. Devil down a little bit lower. Olaf down to 61, so a bit of an exchange, but it looks like another B push coming in.
Yeah, it is. And Dennis is, of course, the first backup with this AWP, but it's kind of far out. If they're just rushing down there, it's going to be really hard for krimz. Yeah.
But I think Dennis...
Here comes rotation.
Here comes Dennis making his way through, but actually Pronax is off. He's not going to be sticking around on this one.
Yeah. Looks like devilwalk is down in the alley as well, just faking. He's been there every single round, causing confusion, distracting them. So it's just like Fnatic do on Inferno. They play pretty much every round the same.
35 seconds left for the T side here. They're going to have to make their move pretty damn soon. krimz knows there may be trouble on B. He's got 2 players beside him. He's going to push up. He's going to get the tag. Not going to get the kill though. flusha does find krimz. But bear in mind, the bomb is not here. It's by A. And right now we're seeing Fnatic fighting for their life. 20 seconds remain. 19.
Yeah, they need to attack A.
They've got to do it. They have to do it right now. But Olaf is still here. Olaf is holding on to this one. He's got 2 players on the site. 12 seconds left. This is going to go down to the wire. 3v3. Everything comes down to this. JW holds on. 6 seconds left. The bomb is going down, but one man now left standing is pronax. The bomb's down. 1v2. Pronax with everything to do in this one for Fnatic. The weight of this entire tournament is now on his shoulders. He's going to squat outside. He gets the tag. Not going to get the kill. Needs to be careful. Needs to back away. But he's got 2 players pushing in. One to right, one left, and cype's done it. LGB are going through. They've done the job they had to. Fnatic have stumbled. The previous champions of DreamHack Winter could not do it here.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Not really.
We knew
Not
LGB were going to be good.
First map.
We knew they had talent. But can you believe they knocked Fnatic out?
Yeah, and in this manner, but third map, 16-14. I mean, for us for spectating, we couldn't have been asking for more, to be honest. We've seen like schneider